Good morning guys, it's Rachel and today is the second day of the convention. So I will be doing my makeup for my Yona of the Dawn costume. I hope you guys enjoy, and while I do my makeup, I'm going to tell y'all about some of the stories that happened yesterday on the first day of the con. So to start out with, when I called my Uber, I left my ticket in my house. So I'm actually halfway to where the convention is when I realized that I don't have my ticket. And I'm like, turn around, turn around. I must have scared the crap out of the driver when I screamed because I was just horrified because that's not the only thing that went wrong that morning. So at that point I was very, very stressed out. But we went back to get my ticket and then I went to the hotel where I thought the convention is. I got dropped off and I called my friend who I was going to be meeting at the hotel because I noticed I wasn't really seeing anyone in cosplay around. So I called her and I said, hey, where are you guys? And she tells me that she's in her hotel room and that she hasn't come down yet to the lobby, and I'm still thinking it's so weird that I don't see anyone else, wearing cosplay. So I asked someone where the convention is and they're like, oh, which one do you mean? What are you talking about? And I'm like, okay, there's no way that someone working at the hotel wouldn't know that this huge convention is here this weekend. So I call my friend back and I ask her, you're at the Hilton, right? And she was like, no, I'm at this hotel. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't been to this convention in a couple years, and in the years I hadn't gone that they had changed the hotel. I don't know why I didn't think to check online. I'm obviously an idiot, that's why. It just didn't occur to me that they would change hotels. It just baffles my mind. So I collapse on the floor like a damsel in distress as soon as I hear that, because I'm so stressed out by this point. And I'm just like, okay. Well, my Uber had already left and I didn't want to call another one, so I actually just decided that I'm going to walk. And I pull up the Google Maps on my phone and the walking distance is like 1.5 miles away. I'm like, okay, I can walk 1.5 miles. The thing is though, I was walking 1.5 miles in this long floor-length dress with my vest and my backpack and everything on top of that. But fortunately, it was actually a rare breezy day in the city, so that was nice. And it wasn't as horrible as I thought it would be. And I finally make it to the hotel, only to find that my friend is still in her room helping her friends get ready. And I go, okay, so I just walk around the convention hall for a while, doing whatever, you know, looking at stuff. And I think I just hadn't been in this convention for so long, I kind of forgot, like, what you're supposed to do at conventions. I just like, I don't know anyone here. This is awkward. And it turns out my friend is really super into something called idol anime. So it's like a combination of actual J-pop groups and of animated characters, which I still am trying to wrap my head around. But so she had an entire, you know, entourage of people. I think there's like 20 different people that we met when we were walking around who knew her from this idol thing, and I just felt super out of place and awkward. But I mean, it's like, it's completely my fault. Like, I didn't want to, like, I felt really bad for I didn't want to make my friend feel like she was babysitting me, but I'm kind of afraid that that's what she felt like. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. I didn't mean to. The hotel that they changed it to, I don't like it as much as the last one. It's really quite confusing. They have these escalators and some of the floors aren't connected to the escalators, but some of them are, so it's really hard to tell where you're supposed to be getting off at and which floors are connected to staircases and which are connected to elevators or the escalators. And it's just hard to tell what floor you're on at any given time. But I met a lot of people who were really nice to me. People were just generally really nice. I actually ran into a friend from high school that I hadn't seen in a very long time, and I think I was really surprised to see her because she had moved recently and I didn't think she was going to be able to make it to the convention, so I was like, oh my god, you're here, yay! So we hung out for a little bit and played some dance games. I'm horrible at DDR, by the way, but like the DDR brand came out with like a new game that's more like Just Dance on the Xbox. Like you don't need to hold a remote, but you still do like these little idol dances, which was really fun. I actually liked that way better than the original DDR game. And yeah, so she was dressed as the explosion witch girl from Konosuba. And I didn't realize how popular that character was. I knew that it was like a good comedy anime, but I didn't realize so many people loved it so much. And I swear, I was only with her for like an hour, or like an hour or two, but at least 25 different guys would stop us as we were walking to ask if they could take either a picture of her or a picture with her. Which, you know, that's fine. Like, definitely always ask for permission before you take a picture of someone, because some people don't, and it's extremely rude to just assume that people are okay with you taking a picture of them. Anyway, rant aside, I feel like it's always really awkward when you get asked to take a picture, because you feel kind of like an asshole if you say no, but you're completely within your rights to say no if someone is making you feel uncomfortable. And some of these guys were definitely making me feel uncomfortable, and I wasn't even the one getting a picture taken of me. And I guess that's kind of, I did feel a little bit of the benefit of dressing as a character from both a shoujo anime and an anime that's not very popular, like it's not as well known, and also one who wears long sleeves and a long dress, because that meant that there weren't as many creepy guys wanting to take a picture of me. But also at the same time, this is gonna sound super hypocritical, I spent a lot of time making this costume, and like I kind of wish that more people were like, oh my gosh, I love your costume, you look so cute. Not to be yeah, just a little part of me wants some validation for that, but I mean, it's whatever. I am happy with this costume, and I will wear it forever because I love it so much. I don't think I ever showed you guys, this is the final fabric of it. It's not just shiny, but it has this nice texture to it, and I'm just so in love with it. I think it's absolutely incredible. And I very much thank my friend Julia, who you may know on YouTube as Artsy Musician 17. We've done a couple of videos together. We did Proud Corazon on my channel, and we did a short Riptide cover on her channel. And yeah, we're close friends, and she and her mom both helped me make this dress, and it was super nice of them, and it was really fun. We spent like 2 nights staying up until midnight to make it, and it was incredibly nice of them. And yeah, I love you guys. Hi! Yeah, some people are weird at cons. The nice thing about it though is that it's really just an opportunity to talk and meet new people, and you already know that you have an immediate like common interest. I mean, you might like different types of anime, but you already have something in common, and I think that's pretty cool. I don't think I'm blending this very well. It's actually really strange, the people that you run into. You find a lot of people that you don't really expect to see there, and it's like, hey, oh my god, or people that you recognize but you don't remember their name or how you know them. That happens to me a lot. Or actually, that happens to me a lot in life in general. I'll see people and I'm like, I don't remember how I know you. Oh great, I just got a dot of eyeliner on my eyeshadow. Cool. That's awesome. Yesterday I got at the con at 11 o'clock, and I stayed until 10 o'clock at night, and that was definitely too long for me because I am so exhausted, and it's the next morning, and it's actually noon right now. I'm like, no way in hell am I waking up that early again. I am so sore everywhere from walking and dancing, and my shoulders really hurt from carrying my backpack even though it wasn't that heavy. Although I did buy the first volume of Fruits Basket and was carrying that around for most of the day, so maybe that's why, because those manga volumes are kind of heavy. I'm also kind of worried about food because I don't have a lot of food in the house right now, and there isn't a lot of food at cons, like there is, but somehow kind of hard to find. Even though you'd think a big event that has like hundreds of people there would have food available. And I was talking to some people if they wanted to go get lunch or not, and they told me, oh, I don't usually eat at cons, I'm so busy. And I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. Like sometimes, like at Comic-Con, I didn't eat anything for most of the day because I was having such a sugar high and an adrenaline rush that I wasn't really hungry. I like forgot about food. But by the end of the day, I felt so terrible. And I ate more food yesterday than I did at the previous convention, but I still feel really hungry and kind of awful. So I don't know how anyone can do that to themselves. I feel really bad. I think I'm gonna boil some eggs and bring them with me today to like eat as a snack, because even though I just ate breakfast, I still feel kind of hungry. I think I'm definitely gonna spend more time in the game room today though. I'm not really a video gamer. I'm really bad at fighting games. I had a friend once who tried to show me how to play Mortal Kombat and I couldn't do it. I just can't do it. I'm sure like if I really understood the rules and then I would start to enjoy it, but at this point I just don't really. I much prefer, my favorite games are racing games and dancing games, and recently I've discovered I really like shooters, because I went to Dave & Buster's for the first time the other night with my family, so that was really fun. I know a lot of girls, when they're doing their cosplay makeup, they use fake eyelashes. I've just never used them before. I'm not sure if I want to, but yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that train of thought. It just seems like an extra step in my makeup that I don't really want to take. And also, when I was just curling my eyelashes just now, I just smeared my eyeliner, so I've got to reapply that a bit. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but I have my fan on really high because I'm kind of hot. So if you hear any sounds, that's what it is. Oh, I guess this is relevant because I'm dressing up as Yona of the Dawn, but I just read the new Yona of the Dawn chapter, and oh my god, every time the dragons come to fight someone, I just get so freaking excited. I love the dragons so much. I think that if we ever do another like Yona of the Dawn cosplay, maybe I'll be like Jeha, although, and then I can wear like stiletto boots to make myself taller. That'd be funny. I wasn't really sure about doing red lipstick. I think pink would also work well, but I'm gonna fade it out a lot so that it looks more like a reddish pink than an actual bright red. Looks cute. I don't usually wear lip gloss either, but I think I'm gonna put it on for the look. This is my second Get Ready With Me style video, so I don't know, I hope that you're enjoying it. They certainly are a lot longer than my normal makeup videos, but I hope you enjoyed some of the stories that I was telling you. I guess I should put on some highlight. Oh, I don't know if you guys can tell, I don't know if you watched my dyeing my hair video, but my hair actually has a slight reddish purple tinge to it now, which I'm really happy about. I've always wanted, well not always, but I think in recent years I've become really interested in dyeing my hair a bright color, and for various reasons I can't really, but so this was my first time ever doing something like this, and I don't know, I know for like a lot of people it's like, oh, it's just, you know, you just have a little bit of a red tinge to your hair, it's not a big deal, but I've always had brown hair, and for me this is a really big change, and I'm quite happy about it. It's very exciting for me. I won't do my eyebrows since my bangs cover them, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I may or may not include some footage after this from the convention. But if I don't, it'll just be the end card. Okay, bye, have a nice day.
wanted to show you these posters here that I bought at the con. Okay, this is the boulder from Avatar: The Last Airbender, putting the hurt in the dirt. And on the other side is the Colonel Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh my god. Okay, I think I love the Colonel a little too much. But yeah, I didn't really buy that much this convention. I just got these two posters, a pair of nice chopsticks, and I bought the first volume of Fruits Basket. But yeah, okay.